Gentlemen, if you want a pretty girl, make sure you're an immature loser a-hole who treats them bad and lies to them. That's who they always fall for. Those females never want the gentleman. Hello Redditors of the internet, Nobles Xenon here, and welcome to r/NiceGuys part 72. Let's get started. So, now we have a guy who blocks everyone who doesn't agree with him, and also victim blamed a girl who was assaulted. This is just pathetic. Sums up some women in real life. Then come on social media to say, why can't I find nice guys? Or, nice guys don't exist, because their taste in men is trash, to constantly dating and being with guys who abuse them and treat them like crap when a good guy is treating them nicely. And they ignore the nice guy that takes care of said woman nicely and with the utmost respect, and puts her at the forefront of his mind, to still be with trash men and have feelings for trash men, and deals with them as an afterthought, LMAO. Oh, Twitter. Why must these nice guys think their opinion is needed everywhere? For this next one, not receiving a reply within 10 minutes? How dare someone treat such a nice guy like that? Don't you see they're entitled to an immediate response? Why haven't you responded to my DM? WTF, why do you post on here and not reply? Ugh, you females are all the same. Fake ass people, I hate this shit. And that got 3 downvotes. Lol, chill, I just haven't gotten to you yet. Yeah, whatever. You are just like all the other girls here on Reddit. You claim to want friends, but deep down you just want attention. And of course, that sweet, sweet karma. I really don't care anymore. I'm a nice guy and could be a good friend, but you lost out on me. Lost out on what? A guy desperate for attention? And one who calls women females? Now we have a mostly nice guy who's sad that he can't buy a date. Wait, buy? Hold on a minute. My ex-husband now has family tattooed on one side of his forehead and TNA, our daughter's initials, on the other in very large script. Same guy still owes me $26,000 in back child support. The things abusive men will do for show. The audacity and the hypocrisy of this individual. And of course, the nice guy replies, and even with that sort of flashing danger sign, he's probably still scoring like LeBron being defended by a 3rd grader. Meanwhile, mostly nice guys like me can't get a date with a pocket full of 50s. Most nice guys aren't actually that nice, but I get your point for sure. And now we have a 26-year-old male looking for an alpha female. He is supposedly of billionaire quality. About me, highly educated, 26, male. Works out, pretty decent looks, certainly would be a great feel for you to hold my arm. I work at a several billion-dollar private equity arm of a major institution involved in market making and equity index derivatives in the New Jersey area outside of New York City. I make a very large incoming 7 figures. I want a smart alpha female to be my chick while we become elite socialites. Thanks for reading. I thought they didn't like the so-called alpha females, but I guess this one does, and so does this next one. Do women like this actually exist? I'm naturally an alpha male, almost always the biggest, strongest, and smartest guy in the room, and it gets so boring being in control, but every girl I meet just expects me to keep up with that alpha shtick with them too. I like strong and dominant girls, but I just don't attract them because I give off that lion daddy energy naturally. Feels bad, man. Feels bad being the alpha Chad. For this next one, we may have found the most chivalrous gentleman of all time. Listen, I'm sorry for all the men that are rude and disrespectful. I promise chivalry is still alive. Allow me to show you. I will not do a one-night stand either. LOL, I will always be a gentleman. If you don't like God, we won't work. I cook, clean, do laundry, and love pets and children. Bring it on. Oh, and no drama whatsoever. Tips Fedora. But honestly, I don't understand how apologizing on behalf of your entire gender is somehow going to attract women. Like, what? This next one's just titled, Man, the friend zone is worse than being rejected, bro. How come? The friend zone is a type of rejection, but the only difference is that she still keeps you around. Frankly, if you want to move on and feel better, then sticking around as a friend to the girl who rejected you is the last thing you should do. Also, how are you gonna feel when she gets a boyfriend or links up with other dudes? Normal rejection is better because the contact stops there and you can forget about it easy. Well, at least on the bright side, this dude seems like he's willing to walk away, or at least I hope. And now we got a good old country boy looking for love. Why, when you message a female and ask her out respectfully, she just reads it and doesn't say yes or no. Even when you ask a girl out in person, they're like, yeah, that sounds good, I'd like that. Then when you message them to set it up, they just leave on red again. It's so frustrating. Men like me that want to be gentlemen and respectful and take you out on a date and treat you with some frickin' class and respect can't. Because not one damn female will frickin' give us the time of day, and even if we do, you don't know how to act and turn around and date a F-boy and in shock when it doesn't go your way. Is it fun being treated like crap? Is it fun not being one with someone? Is it fun trying to figure out if they're cheating or not? You'll be loyal and give everything to someone that doesn't give you the frickin' respect and loyalty in return. I don't know what to do. Can any female help me understand this, or is it just the heart wants what the heart wants BS? Because if so, that's toxic. I can't be the F-boy y'all love. I have 3 little nieces that look up to me, 3 female cousins and a sister. I won't let them down. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want to see more, subscribe and hit the little notification bell. And now we have a nice guy generalizing all women. Getting attention is the biggest satisfaction from a woman, but of course you are all greedy and just want more and more and more. You will never ever be happy. We are not angels, my dear, but guess what? The dating market is controlled by you. You are the ones who choose who to stay with and who to reject. Maybe stop dating only chads who doesn't commit and who doesn't care about you and give an average man a chance. But thing us, we are eye visible to you. The only times you give us attention is when we insult you. But when we are nice to you, compliment you, understand you, support you, you ignore us completely or use us for our resources. Nice ones don't have ulterior motives, you daft. You are just angry that Chad doesn't commit and thus you generalize all women. Guess you are not that different from me. You are angry at Chads for not commuting to you, and I am angry at all women for rejecting me for my looks, for keeping me eye visible, and no ulterior motives. Are you sure about that? And now we have the creepiest selection and placement of emojis I have ever seen in a text. One more thing, since we are being honest, respectfully, and I cannot emphasize that enough, if you ever just need some male intimacy, I'm only a phone call away. Winky face, no commitments, grin, just friends helping friends. But I can't promise you won't fall for me even more. Winky face with tongue sticking out and laughing emoji. As you know, I'm a gentleman, but a very passionate lover. While most men are egocentric, I am very giving. So anyone here up for some male intimacy? Or do you just want the F-boys? For this next one, I think this fits here. Nobody wants to work here anymore. Has big time girls don't want to date nice guys energy. And Pikachu999 comments, we can't find any qualified people. Ghost applicants with degree in relevant field for a secretary job because they didn't send their CV in PDF format. Real story. Damn it, why can't I find people with 3 master's degrees and 17 years of experience for $15 an hour? Thor has gone viral on TikTok for sharing his weirdly soothing wood chopping in the middle of a forest videos. There's a hunky man going viral for being a self-proclaimed wood chopping Thor, oh my. But of course, the reply from the Dipley Facebook account itself. Oh, for God's sake, put your top on. If it's that hot, what do you need firewood for? This guy loves himself that much that if he was made of chocolate, he'd eat himself. If you want to see real men, look around you. You'll see them just getting on with it. Of course I'm jealous. I look crap topless, but if you ever get a cold, I'd be the one making you soup, m'lady, not flexing in a mirror. Get real, girls. This guy loves himself so much that he's technically already engaged with another sticking out tongue emoji. And look at all those laughing reactions. This next one's titled Cringy Night, sent to me by my friend. You never even said one thing I did that was rude. I hung out with you all night, got you food, called you nice compliments, you just mad for no reason. I actually liked you, so... And the response? 1. You trashed my house. 2. You called me a dumbass for hours. 3. You spilled everything and didn't even try to clean it up. 4, you hung up on me because I didn't have time to go out of my way to pick you up for the bar. 5, you called me a liar over and over again. 6, you literally called other girls in my bathroom like I couldn't hear you. Like, just in general, you had zero respect for me or my space, and I don't appreciate that in a person. To be fair, I wouldn't appreciate that either. Trashed your house? Really? Yes. I ain't called no girls and spilled nothing. Your space? I'm still finding your stupid cans everywhere like I have a kid. Alcohol needs to get put up when you're drinking. I think you know I'm a nice person. It was just cringy night. I had fun, but okay, I get that. You could have reminded me to clean up in the morning. My mattress that I got last week you spilled in and laughed at. You also spilled blue cheese all over the floor. Okay, I was killed, those are accidents. I forgot about the cans, I would've, and yeah, what's the problem? You drink too. If that's what helps you feel better about yourself, you can put it on me, that's fine. I was just nervous cause you were cute and I needed to calm down. About cans, it's not a big deal, and I would've cleaned it up, but you didn't clean it up, so... Here's the thing, I'm not your mother, I don't need to remind you to do shit. Find your manners when you go to other people's houses. But alright, have a good night. You can disagree with me, that's fine. You also refused to leave my house when I asked multiple times and got mad because I refused to suck you when it's not even hard. I've hung out with plenty of people for the first time that don't treat me or my house that way, so I just don't care to give it the time of day. Like I said, I think you were rude. Disagree if you want, but that's why I keep saying I'm not hanging out with you. I've tried. Apologize. Looks like you are very sensitive for no good reason. I know my value, and honestly, anyone is blessed to have me in their life, and I always ride for them. We were drinking and some shit happened. Big deal. Your loss. Peace for real this time. Oh yes, we were absolutely blessed to have this man who trashes houses in their life. This next one gets on Tinder as they're watching Sorrow TV read NiceGuys posts, and this is what I see. F y'all females want a nice guy, but you want him to look like a goddamn model? F all y'all fake. I'm a goddamn 10. I'm not the sexiest, but I'm funny and will treat you like a queen, but I don't even get that chance because I'm not a frickin' model. Sorrow TV, good choice. But getting a nice guy as you're watching a NiceGuys video, you cannot make this shit up. For this next one, this dude had his family portraits on his Facebook wall. Oh yeah, I understand LOL, you are so beautiful, there is no way you are single, are you? You look like you have a whole family, dude. My wife is a liar and a cheater, she has a new boyfriend every month, LOL, I'm single. And then, he hits her with the F you stuck-up B, you are ugly and look like you've been doing for 20 years. Yes, the NiceGuys 180. Truly a super effective technique, as proven by the number of times it's worked in 72 parts, which has been precisely 0. Interesting. And now someone encounters a nice guy for the first time. Lisa says, perfection is overrated. I prefer a guy with a soft center, sense of humor, and a good heart. Well, isn't that lovely? Unfortunately, the nice guy just had to reply. Yet you reject all the ugly guys and get railed by these guys in bar. And you know this about her how exactly, or did you just assume? Women in general, with the O in women censored. Yes, you can't even speak of them anymore, unless you call them females, of course. Or worse, femoids. And now the nice guys are taking over Instagram. Oh boy. All I did was remove a Insta follower. Mate, your type of girls are exactly why good guys don't exist. That's so awkward. Why did you remove me? Why? I want you back. Yeah, sorry, but after that you're just gonna get a block. And now we have a nice guy with some interesting statistics to share with us here. I like drumming, walking the dog, and nights out. To all the attractive ladies with kids, you wouldn't like me or message me if you had no kids. You would be running after chiseled Chad, so go find a beta male, haha. I'm not the best looking guy or the tallest, but I know my value. I'm not your subtle guy after your fun years, LOL. I'm looking for the real deal with someone that has self-respect and hasn't worked their way through all the players on here as according to statistics. Where is the source for this, by the way? 85% of you are sleeping with the top 10% best looking guys and ignoring the rest of us. Only to be discarded, left asking, where are all the good guys? Seriously, LOL, I will tell you where the good guys are, with good women. Are you one of them? Well, even if they are, they wouldn't be messaging you after you said all of that. Oh, and now we have more nice guys bringing out more statistics. Please have kids so that this poor man may find a girlfriend. Demographics for our age is depressing. Brace yourselves for some absolutely horrendous formatting here. 0 to 14 years, 202,744, 15 to 29 years, 287,654, 30 to 44 years, 362,352, 45 to 59 years, 299,402, 60 to 74 years, 192,211, 75 plus years, 139,863. Now let's get to their so-called point. I can outright say that in a city of 1.5 million, there are only about 200,000 20 to 29-year-olds I can socialize with. 2 out of 3 people, I assume they speak English well, and that makes 130,000 people whom I can even communicate with. Say that half is female, and there are 65,000 potential dating prospects, and if 50% of them are single, it makes 33,000 women. Based on my personal observation sitting at the bank and counting women who walk by versus the ones that I find attractive, only 10% are my type, look, style, nature, etc. So there are 3,300 women in the entire city that I could date, guaranteed that they are outside, and I can meet them. No dating apps, no nightclubs here. But I have to go out before and after work or take my home office to a cafe so I can be where they are and get a chance to meet them. That is so depressing. 50% of the population is just old to begin with. Please people, make more kids so I can get more of a chance. Please stop using contraceptives. Make 10 kids per couple, and in 20 years a guy in my shoes will have more prospects and won't want to return to living in the Nordics in negative 40 degrees Celsius weather every day. You should think about it this way. How many girls out of the whole population find a guy with your attitude attractive? That's 0. So you can rest easy and complain about how hard you've got it in life. This person replied with the only statistic that matters. Just straight up murdered him, LOL. Well, damn. And for this last one, first dates sure can be awkward. Man orders 100 tacos on first date and asks woman to pay for them. 100 tacos? This has to be some sort of satire or something. And the nice guy replies, more women picking the winners of life. When will they learn to spot the nice guys? I think they already know how to spot the so-called nice guys. Thing is, they're avoiding them. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Benjamin's That Ducking Bug, Spoonie the Rogue, Seth Southwell, Kettle and Cormendi, Bacon Cat, and Cole Pollock. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.